storm?
No, why do you?
Yeah.
It was drizzling when I went out for coffee earlier.
Might be coming towards you.
Maybe. It rained a little bit on me when I was golfing yesterday.
Oh. How'd you do?
I didn't play particularly well, but I won my match, which is all that matters.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, you just gotta play better than the other guy, right? You just what is it, head to head?
Yeah, it's I have a teammate and he plays one guy and I play the other guy. And then we play like 2 points per hole, and then you get an additional 2 points if you win the match. So I won by 2 holes, so I won by 6 points.
Okay. And your teammate?
He got crushed. He got absolutely destroyed. And he's like one of the better golfers in the league, and he had like one of the worst golf rounds he's ever had.
Oh.
But usually he's really, really good. I've only beaten him a couple times in my life. And we've been friends for 30 years.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, everyone has their off days.
Yeah. Yeah, it just sucks because we were, the first half ends in 2 weeks, and we need to be first half winners to get lock into the playoffs. And we can still get in the playoffs, obviously, but we were at the top, so we're kind of losing ground.
Okay. Well, I mean, 2 more wins and you're good, you think? For sure?
It all depends on by how many points. We won yesterday because I won. Or maybe we lost by only a couple points yesterday. But we need to have big wins to get to the top.
Okay.
But I don't know, I'm waiting for the standings to come out. We'll see. I need to get to the driving range and fix my driver. I can't drive the ball straight right now.
That was always my problem. I think probably that's for most people, the driver is the hardest.
Yeah. Last year I had an amazing driving year, but my putting has gone down. I don't know why, but my putting has been shitty too.
Oh, putting was always the most solid part of my game. I mean, I haven't played golf in a very long time now, but I was a great putter.
Yeah, it's what you want. You want to be a good putter. Yeah. Because you could hit another. There are holes that are too narrow for me to hit driver, so I don't hit driver, and that's generally okay. But then there are some holes
you need to putt on every hole.
Yeah, you have to hit them on some holes.
Yeah. Okay, looks like we're going on we've got the stream live.
The stream's live right now?
Yeah, I think so. So let's...
What is it, twitch.tv/SWCCG?
Yep. And sounds like our voices are coming through. At least mine is.
All right. Well, I'm going to mute it so there's not an infinite loop of sound.
Yeah. I just checked again. Yeah, I've muted it, but now I unmuted. So yeah, we're both coming through.
But I have it saying it's offline. Are you sure it's SWCCG?
SWCCG PC.
Oh, PC. How PC? Of the PC.
We gotta change the title to... But he'll probably change the title when he changes the match. So yeah, welcome viewers.
Viewer,
John Anderson. How you doing? And
dude, you have to mute yours because I hear your audio looping.
It is muted. I did mute mine. Wait. All right, we need a third party here. John, am I echoing? There's like a 10-second delay or something.
Yeah, there's always a delay. Okay, maybe it was... I thought I muted on the other channel, but I didn't mute on this channel.
Oh, so it was you.
Well, I'd already hit mute. But I thought it would carry over. I thought it was like a Twitch setting, not a channel setting.
Yeah, you have to mute each, because sometimes I'll have 2 streams up and I'll mute one and not the other.
Vic.
Okay, yeah, they changed it to the main event. So Vikram versus playing light. So how much you want to bet this is QMC? What? That looks like a throne room.
Is that Mikos? What is that?
I'm looking at the stream still, so I'm like a few seconds behind. So let's switch to the Skype.
We should
Kessling.
We should have had dark side cards on the thing as well, because now the brightness might be so low.
Oh no! Oh, they work.
It might just be the purple card, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We're seeing it pretty, but yeah, you're right. We definitely should have tested with both dark and light.
All right, so we've got Scum versus Throne Remains. I like Scum quite a bit.
Yes.
I really like Any Methods Necessary V, original concept by Jeremy Gardner.
Yeah, I wonder if he's
running. Have you seen this card? Are you aware of it?
I am, yeah.
Have you heard about this? Have you seen this? If JodoCast, old time friend of the stream, JodoCast, or your FET was just targeted by a weapon, cancel the targeting and place the weapon, unless a permanent weapon, in owner's use pile, which is absolutely bonkers, because one of the things that screw with Scum are big ass lightsabers. Or upload,
especially in
download as a react, binders, jetpack, armor, or a blaster rifle. Upload or download as a react.
It's
download as a react, Tom.
I mean, that part's not as relevant because those aren't really good cards that it's pulling.
Really? For the most part. Boba Fett's new blaster rifle isn't a good card.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Anyway, we've got Vikram on 12 card.
Isn't a good card?
Yes, Binders isn't a good card. So one thing is we totally cannot see. We've got Kessling using black shields, and they're totally invisible. So
yeah, it happens.
Maybe we need to turn the brightness up a little bit.
We don't really need to see his cards.
It would be nice to know like how much life force he has and stuff like that. But yeah, he'll be activating and using phantom cards pretty much. We just have to count how many times his hand moves.
All right, you're in charge of that.
Okay.
All right. It still hasn't changed the title.
Yeah, it has.
Oh, it still says Nationals team event on the Twitch. It says Nationals team event though.
Yeah, but if you refresh it, I think it updates the title. So let's try refreshing the. Because I see on the Skype he's changed it to main event. Oh wait, it still says team event on the. Oh, it says main event. Okay. Oh, when you refresh, you have to mute. That's it's hard to change the title of the stream. I'm not if he's using XSplit, I can tell him how to do it. But if they're using
OBS, we can see it right on our screen.
Oh, is it? I have no experience with OBS, so I don't know actually how to do
It's actually just something you need to do in Twitch. It doesn't do it. It doesn't matter what you type into OBS or anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, is he turning the brightness up slightly?
Yeah, I texted him. I'm on it, Tom. You're in charge of counting Kessling's cards, and I'm in charge of everything else.
All right, perfect. This sounds like a good arrangement. Okay, this looks good. All right, so let's look at light side hand here. I see 3PO, Home 1, Leia. I can't tell what these other cards are.
Padawan, Obi-Wan, maybe?
I doubt it.
No, that's Leia.
Some interrupt that the V-slip
leadership.
Is that leadership?
Yeah, leadership.
Okay.
He just doesn't have the V-slips in. Like, he doesn't have OCD. He just has them shoved in.
Yeah, no, that's kind of how I do it too, which is just more convenient, but not.
Is this the biggest the screen is going to be for us?
We can, yeah. Well, it's full screen right now, pretty much.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if we could get rid of the crap on the left for.
Oh yeah, I don't know why we have that.
I mean, the useful information on the left for everybody.
Yeah, round one is no longer on the way. But
That's right. We're here.
yeah.
All right. The delay's messing me up. So I'm going to. How do I pop out the chat? That's what I want to do.
Don't look at the Twitch. You got to look at the Skype.
Well, I have to pop out the chat, bro. I'm popping out the chat.
Okay.
Got to talk to Puck.
Yeah, I kind of just interact. I'll like look at them every 10 seconds or every like couple of minutes. I'll just like see what's going on in the Twitch chat. But anyway, we've got a 12 card hand yielding just one Twix, which is probably below what he wants. But he does get the 3PO. He pulls an effect with Don't Tread on Me. I wonder what effect you're going for here. Oh, if he's going to take an effect where he's got just white in the middle.
It could be the Luke effect.
Could be. Do we see Jedi Luke's?
I mean, I'm just thinking what I would want to do in 12 card hunt down. I feel like I would want that card.
No, that's pretty good. Is that a Baragwin we just saw?
I don't know, but I saw Jedi Luke. That's what I was looking for.
Okay, so then it probably is because I also saw Luke's Bionic Hand. And I think we saw Baragwin. Let's look. It should be coming up. Baragwin. That's a Baragwin.
Baragwin.
Oh, baby. And I see the Jedi Council Chamber and speaks, so he runs that package. Was that a Home One War Room also?
Wait, do you think that he wouldn't run that package?
Yeah, I mean, I would assume in 12 card, but we've got confirmation now.
Yeah, good job holding up to the camera, Vic. It's
so
Jag.
that was very blurry. But that was like my father, we're assuming, right? It has to be.
I mean, I can't imagine what else it would be.
Yeah. he probably thought, okay, now they can read the text. I mean, yeah, but
all right. So
is he not going to play 3PO? He just draws.
Did he get 3PO?
Yeah, 3PO was in his hand. But maybe there's something in his force pile that he was looking for and didn't want to use the 2 force right away.
All right,
so
I mean, if he had the tunnel vision, he could have just done it next turn.
Yeah. So Kessling activated. I didn't count the hand motions, but we're just going to assume that he activated 5 force because that's how many force he gets. Pulls the docking bay for the bridge.
Did Vic lose a force for court?
Looks like he might not have. There is no lost pile that I can see.
Oh, Justin just mentioned it in the chat too.
I was saying this yesterday. I think that's the single hardest text to remember in all the game. I always forget that.
It's definitely not the hardest at all.
Name me a harder text to remember.
Sure, I will. It's gonna be like an attrition +1 type thing. It's the attrition on Yoda's hut. The attrition bonus on Yoda's
if you have Yoda at Yoda's hut, that's why.
If you play court objective, you should remember that it does damage.
Yeah, but the timing, it's like you have to wait, and you can't tell them during their deploy phase because it's not over. You have to wait until they like battle, and they're like, "Wait, your deploy phase ended." And
you can say, "Hey, remember to lose a force if you don't deploy."
Yeah. Oh, looks like now Don't Tread on Me is in the lost pile. So he must have. So they kind of backed up, and he lost it from the used pile.
Played it and lost it.
Yeah. Okay. So good. We're fixed. He must have, during his deploy phase, been like, "Oh wait, you didn't lose the card." So we're good. I can't tell. I see IG-88, and let's try to take a look at Kessling's hand. It's hard.
Pretty dark first strike.
There's a lot of red cards. I think that might be an Ellis. I think there's a boss.
It could be a ceasefire. Actually.
Definitely ceasefire. Ceasefire and Omnibox combo. I'm pretty sure you sell both of them.
You get really excited when you identify a card, huh? It's like the your day.
Yes.
So Vic was looking for that home one war room. That's why he drew last turn. It was on the bottom.
Okay. I figured.
He just pointed to it, so I assume that was a signal for us. Justin just spotted the Scout Luke.
Okay. Ooh, a Scout Luke. Interesting. The mix is kind of cool. Scout Luke has a really good text, but the thing that gets me is he's only immune less than 5. But Vic has the Luke's Bionic Hands for that.
Terrible.
The Destiny 1 is also, that's not to be overlooked as a key factor.
Let's keep a running count of the number of times people draw Destiny 1 Lukes for Destiny.
Okay. So far, 0. Wait, Ray to the...
Is that Ray?
That was Ray, yeah.
Is that like an alternate art Ray?
It is. It's the... I think that's the 2017... Or no, 2016 Worlds participation V card.
It looks like an elephant from here.
I can kind of see it, yeah.
So we were just told in the Twitch chat that they PM'd us the deck list. So because I didn't get a text, I'm assuming that means it's through the Star Wars CCG site.
All right, let's take a look. I've got a private message indeed. Round 1 deck list. Okay, yep. Let's take a look here.
He runs 2 Scouts, 2 Jedi Knights.
Yeah. As well as just a
Akbar
hefty
Hashin.
Jedi package here.
Yeah. Well, we saw that when he was flipping through the first time that he had maces and Qui-Gons and sabers.
Yeah.
I running the Bright Hope V, which is, bold move Cotton.
Yeah, he's got the...
Oh, be still my heart. Kessling is not running any methods V. And no binders either. What the?
Well, I mean, you're not going to play binder without any method. Let's be real here.
You never know.
And if you were playing binders, you'd be playing any methods necessary.
But he's got all the feds.
They're packaged.
I do feel like running one any methods would be.
It would be really good in this match.
It would be really good in this match.
Especially with like non-EPP lightsabers coming out against him.
And if they never verify, Fig's verifying right now, funnily enough. But if he didn't verify or never had the opportunity to verify, being able to, I don't think people are necessarily going to play around any methods by not targeting the fets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Because if you know it's there, you could just say, all right, I'm not going to target.
Yeah, that does good. And I mean, they're also just high priority targets in general.
Right. I think in general it's a good card. Right.
So interesting that we've got the Shizor and the Jodo cast coming out. No Jabba, no Scum yet. So maybe he missed on the. No, I didn't look because I was looking at the deck list. Did you see if either of those were the audience chamber pull?
I didn't. I was looking at the deck list too.
Yeah, I assume not, because he would have known what's in his reserve, and if he can't get Jabba, he probably just activated. Let's see, how many Jabbas is he running?
Just one. But Vikram verified for something, so.
Vikram got a verify? That's strange.
We just saw it. I just said he was flipping.
Yeah, you did say that. I was focused on it.
Keep up, bro.
I also don't understand why Rey went to the Home 1 War Room, because she's not a rebel. It's not like she's reducing the cost of Home 1.
I mean, where else is he going to put her?
I guess he just wants to put her down, and then
he wanted the use pile search, and he wants to draw. He wants to use the draw engine, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Where else would you put her?
Wouldn't you rather just maybe we're imagining 3PO in his hand, because I don't see a world in which he doesn't play 3PO and he plays Rey.
Then you're right. He can't have 3PO because you're right. He wouldn't do that. Like, if you're gonna put her somewhere, that's where you put her, because at least she can get on the Home 1 eventually.
No, you're right. You're right. It just seemed like a strange play.
What's he activating? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11.
It's Qui-Gon's Destiny 1 lightsaber in hand. We've got a Luke in hand. I don't know if there was a Luke's lightsaber in reserve deck or not, but he was probably checking for that.
All right, so we get some action. Qui-Gon Jinn. Jedi Master.
And from Kessling, No response. He's got the Qui-Gon's lightsaber. Let's see if he plays around any methods necessary. Well, you probably swing and choose are here either way.
Yeah, most likely. Vic doing some thorough reading.
I mean, he's thinking, wow, Jotocast adds 2 to the rifle destiny. So if he gets that Boba Fett's rifle out on him, that's plus 4 right there.
Can't play around that.
Mm.
He's just gonna have any methods to download the rifle broken.
You can make him pay 1 to fire it. We have no idea how many cards are in Mike Kessling's force pile right now.
Yeah, that was your job. You're supposed to count that.
That's true.
All right, so Stunning Leader, canceling the battle here.
Wow, your Skype feed is like 3 seconds ahead of mine or something.
Really?
Yeah, because I saw the Stunning Leader like after you said that. That's weird. Okay, yeah, but Stunning Leader cancels the battle. So you're the play-by-play guy, I guess.
Yeah, you can just react. So Vic moves away and plays Battle Plan. Afraid of the counter-strike here. The thing about Kessling's Scum is that, and again, we don't really know how many cards are in his hand. I think there's a decent amount. Yeah, there's a ton. Oh, wait, is he going through his deck? Yeah, he must be.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, a million.
I see Jabba there at the bottom of the reserve, so...
Yeah, so it was recycled last turn.
Yeah.
So verifying again, he must be doing, some innocuous pull.
Yeah, he's probably...
Be interested to see. So it looks like a lot of red in Mike's hand. So might be not enough characters to really come down and put the hurt on Qui-Gon.
Yeah, but if you'd stayed at the audience chamber, that would have been really scary, especially because...
Oh, yeah. Moving is definitely the right call. I think that the Scum list is usually strong enough that even if they move away, you can probably lay a beat down on them.
Right, I agree. Yeah. The
weird thing about the list, though, and maybe this is just like, there's no spies in the list, right? None of these aliens in his list are spies.
I think that's...
Probot, he is Probot. That's it.
Probot is a spy, yeah.
Yeah, but that's it. You would think that, like... I don't know. I guess you don't want to put too much into the home one war room beatdown, but being able to, I mean, this is a beatdown deck, so being able to go smash some people seems good.
No, that is fair. I mean, you have Ellis for that, so it's still possible.
True. Yeah, but it would be also great to just like go there and then Ellis away, so you're not stranded there.
Right. Yes. The another thing is that like a common play that Court will do, because it runs the Coruscant docking bay. So if they put out the JCC, you can just deploy any old guy there and move over and threaten the Drina 3, which is I think that's a pretty big factor in why we've seen less JCC in recent times than before.
Yeah, interesting.
Okay, so Jabba, but we're not pulling Scum, so I think we might have had one of those nightmares of Jabba enforce first turn, Scum enforce second turn.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really going to constrain Kessling's play this. I don't think without Scum and using 4 for Jabba here, Qui-Gon's probably safe this turn, I feel like.
Yeah, I think now we probably know that. I mean, he's not getting
and
like huge beatdown.
But I could picking up some cards. Man, they're literally invisible. There's no way.
Yeah, they are.
It looked like he maybe drew 4 cards or so. Okay, and the Probot is in the hand, so the Rey beat is a possibility now. I think I see a Dr. Evazan non-combo and a Boba Fett Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
And we saw Disarms, right?
I don't remember ever seeing Disarm.
It's called the Dark Side deck list. Am I imagining it? Yeah, there is a Disarm.
There is a Disarmed, that's right.
Yeah. And there's 2 Scum and Villainies. So we activated both the Scum and Villainies this turn. Some really rough luck for Mike Kessling here.
All right, let's see what Vikram responds with. He's Kessling can't go to space until Vic goes to space, right? Because he's got to go where
Home one, yeah.
Home one can't. What's now? How does a 6 or a 5?
They're both 3s, actually.
Oh.
Actually, okay. They're both... Narshada has the text where if a battle happens at either of them, starships can react from the other one.
Is that Narshada?
Yeah, because they're like... You're the lore guy in Star Wars. They're like moons of each other, right? Or one is the moon of the other. Is that right?
That I don't know. You got me.
Oh. Yeah, I thought you knew everything.
I did too.
I mean,
so all right. So he can't stay. He can't stay away from the home one if it's only Parsec 3, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, not entirely. He can't avoid it entirely, but he can make home one chase him. And as long as he doesn't really... He might think, wow, that's a pretty heavy commitment. Maybe he doesn't have more space. But little does... Well, actually, he sees the Honcharian Falcon in the Lost Pile now.
But maybe he doesn't know about that bright hope.
Yeah.
Narshada is the largest moon of Nal Hutta, which is commonly known as the Vertical City, the Smuggler's Moon, and Little Coruscant.
Oh. So Narshada is the moon, Nal Hutta is the system. Okay. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. And they're all in the Utaub system.
That one we don't have in the game.
Well, that's the system. Nal Hutta is like, the third planet of the Utaub system sort of situation.
So like a Yavin 4.
Right.
The forest moon of Endor.
Mm-hmm. This is more like in The Force Awakens when they blow up Hosnian Prime, which is in the Elenium system.
Interesting. You would have thought Hosnian Prime would be like the first system in the Hosnian system. Like Yavin 4 is the 4th planet in Yavin, right?
Yes, you would, but I think that's because Yavin is inhospitable, so they probably just name the inhospitable planets. You know what I mean? Like Hoth, the Hoth planet was in the Hoth system, but it was like the 5th planet of the Hoth system, so technically it was like Hoth 5.
Wait, did they just choose? That's how they got their parsec numbers? Because so far it's totally correlating.
That I don't know. I mean, also remember that like a bunch of the stuff in the original trilogy was not well planned.
Oh, I believe that. All right, so meanwhile, we do have Scum and Villainy finally hitting the table, along with Ellison Hinthra and Woof piloting. Woof, I think, coming from the reserve deck. So that's probably pretty resilient to any attack Vic might have, unless the Honcharian Falcon comes. Vic pulling aim high.
Yeah, I mean, it's still sitting on top there, so he could even, like, shoot it to the top, to his hand. What does he got? Does he have anything to really get that back?
Yeah, I can't tell. I think he runs Strike Force. Let's look at the list.
I'm looking for his effects. No, his one effect is like My Father Before Me.
Oh, good call. Yeah, interesting.
Huh. All right, here comes the Beat Squad. Boba Fett, IG-88 versus Qui-Gon Jinn at the Great Pit of Carkoon. Man, your dog's angry.
She is. Ginger, come on.
And we have
there's another dog on the street. This is...
and Greedo.
Yeah. Vic has nothing for any of this, looks like.
He's just going to play an Antilles maneuver.
Yeah, make him spend 1 for the shot. We don't know how much Kessling has left active, so that might be messing with his plans.
In terms of tricks he could have in this battle, impressive, most impressive, Poochix.
You have to think he has something, because he really did go hard to space and just left Qui-Gon there.
I mean, his he's got 2 weapon levs, which is pretty interesting. I assume that they're usually used to find the lightsaber since he doesn't have any effects that do it. But
Right.
other than Sorry About the Mess, Impressive, Most Impressive, he doesn't have a lot of battle tricks.
He's going to need the Hujix here, I think. So we've got, looks like 11.
Maybe. I mean, he doesn't. Kessling doesn't have any way to like reset his forfeit to 0 or anything.
Very interesting. Whoa. Did you catch this? Vic just raid, and he's got 1 force active. So he has to use the 1 force to swing the saber, and now he can't play an interrupt. So he's representing because they've got a first strike out. So he
he started first strike.
He is at the mercy of the destiny draws right there, and he needs to hope that Kesslings are low, and because Kessling right now is representing 9 power advantage and 4 battle destinies to Vikram's 1. So this could be a really big blow up battle here.
He might have gone for the Hujix, just hoped it was there, and then not even swung.
That's a good point. Yeah. So we've got a 5-3-1-2 from Kessling and
a 4.
A 4. That's a rebel leadership. So let's see. 5-3-1-2. We've got 11, 15, 16, 18, 25 to 10. So Vikram's going to need to peel 8 in addition to Qui-Gon here.
There are no other bonuses or anything.
I don't think so. I think it's just 8. So this is a pretty big battle here. Give me a second. I got to step away from
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Was Tom wrong on the math? 9. Yeah, I mean, if you're playing against Scum, Kessling Scum specifically, which is a known quantity at this point, it doesn't look like it's changed at all, from the past year. You can't leave Qui-Gon alone for 2 turns while you set up your Super Home 1 at a planet that there's no ship on. Yeah.
All right, I'm back now. So
you peeled 9, so you did the math wrong. You chump.
You peeled 9, huh?
Yeah, you must have missed something.
1, 2.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You peeled 9. You don't have to remember it all.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Vikram going to space instead of going to back up Qui-Gon was in my opinion, a huge mistake there.
Yeah.
He set up the space drain of 1. And by going to space first, he allowed Kessling to go to the other system. Now Kessling has battle plan. Vikram doesn't.
He's got backup space, but I don't think you win this game by winning.
Here's the Han Chewie Falcon. So we'll see what he does here.
Yeah, I mean, he gets the 2 destiny. I mean, this is a pretty big advantage in this space battle. But yeah, I just kind of implicitly assumed that he must have some kind of backup for his ground.
Well, he had a bunch of characters and.
Yeah, no, I figured he must have Hujix or something. Otherwise, he would reinforce, But he didn't.
Yeah.
So.
But what does the space battle even get him? Oh,
I agree. And he draws a mace, which is a 0.
Okay.
And a 7. So that's a clear on Woof. So that's a clear. But that's 15. Yeah, so it's a clear, but not with overflow.
Right. Which is fine. I mean.
Yeah. But I mean, he's not going to win this game without.
I guess now that
he
has space and a good pretty much held down, and it's gonna be hard for Kessling to.
Oh, okay. So did Kessling draw high enough, or is he just voluntarily?
He drew a 4. Did something add to his battle destinies with Court? I'm not super familiar with.
I don't think so. He might just be losing it rather than trying to pay the maintenance. And
which I think the maintenance would hamstring him, but now Kessling can just go to space again.
Yeah.
Even fairly lightly.
Well, even Hanchu Falcon is still vulnerable to Zuckuss and Mist Hunter, so that might have been his consideration. So, I mean, if that is his plan of forfeiting the Hanchu Falcon, what is he really gaining by attacking there?
Yeah, it takes him off battle plan, saves him a force a turn, but he lost the force to not deploying to Tatooine, so
yeah,
I don't know. I kind of would have liked it if he left the Falcon out there and was just like, all right, I own space. But
yeah. If he makes that play, I agree. I would have wanted to keep the Falcon, unless we're missing. I don't think there's anything we're missing. Let's check if Twitch chat is telling us where.
Nope, silent.
Yeah, we're not sure why the Shizor's bounty is actually on the left side. I think it's just.
It would have been.
I think it's
sweet.
a carryover from the Endor stream when Matt Circle played Shizor's bounty against me, and that was probably like the last card that Chris Gogolin decided to highlight.
Nice.
And now it's just there.
Well, it would have been good in that first turn when Qui-Gon deployed to Sizer's site.
That's true. That's true. He is a Black Sun agent always, even if he's not in Agent of the Black Sun. He's one of, I think, 3 characters that are always Black Sun agents.
Well, maybe he does have it in hand, even though it's not on his list, because he just moved to the Great Pit of Carkoon. He doesn't care. Bring it.
Yeah. Vic not making the same mistake twice, pulling Hoojix here. At least we assume he's pulling Hoojix.
I think he lost it when he flipped 9.
Oh no, there's a Hoojix. It might be one of his 2. Does he have?
I think he only had.
No, he just has 1 Hoojix.
Yeah, I must have just missed.
Maybe he only flipped 8.
I counted out loud on the stream. Oh, it was sorry about the mess that he flipped. That I was like, oh, where was that?
Yeah, I could have used it. So Vic has to go to ground here, right? I mean, obviously, Mike Kessling is baiting him with the Shizor.
Oh yeah, huge dangling carrot, giant green carrot. Oh, here comes Destiny 1 Luke.
But I mean, you have to take that bait, even if you know. Okay, and we've got a barrier on the Luke. So I think Vic might be thinking about grabbing the barrier. And we don't know if he has a canceler for that barrier. No, the barrier just resolves. So let's see. It looks like Vic has only like 5 force active left. So
yeah. So I mean, he has the Hoojix and Kessling knows it. So Kessling can't overcommit to beating down Luke, but he can definitely take him off the table. Now it becomes like whose counter strike is going to be better.
Yeah. And with Scum and Villainy in play, it's just to Mike's advantage to keep on going back and forth in that manner.
Right. But Luke, with like My Father Before Me and his lightsaber, it's strong.
It's true. So he did find the lightsaber. I guess it must have been in his hand instead of the reserve.
So are you wearing clothes today or what?
I am, yeah, fully clothed.
Fully clothed. Whoa.
Yeah.
What does that entail for you? Like socks?
Oh, no, not socks. I've got shorts and a t-shirt on.
All right, so he spends it all
on Obi-Wan. So again, no possibility of playing interrupts in this battle. And is Greedo's in the Lost Pile, right?
Yep, Greedo's in the Lost Pile.
So he hasn't retrieved him. So he could presumably retrieve Greedo with Jabba's Haven.
Yeah.
And
completely protect himself.
Yeah. There's no swing. There's nothing. He could even if he has the disarmed hand. Okay, no, did he just pay 3 for that boss? A Snuva. Oh boy. Oh boy.
So Vikram's got a Obi-Wan if he wants to Obi-Wan right now.
Yeah, but what would you even Obi-Wan for?
With no force, I don't know.
Yeah. I wonder if he battles. He doesn't retrieve the Greedo, which is kind of interesting. I would have liked to have. Oh, maybe he just knows. Nope.
Nope.
He hidden weapons and just hits. I'm assuming he was going for Luke.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see the Greedo out there.
Yeah, I mean, you only lose one guy. Oh, he can operate with a Vazen. So he was getting rid of him no matter what.
That's true. That's a good point. Only a 1 would have been a blank. Yeah, that's a very good combo, hitting weapons and Dr. Evans, and pretty much everything's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, totally right. And now we've got the big car count. Let's do it together. 5, 8, 10, or 11, 15, 16. He's with the smuggler, so 23, 29, 31, and 2 Destiny, and he probably doubled Bosk power, so 38 and 2 Destiny to Vic, who's got 5.
What was the point of playing the Obi-Wan if you can't play the Hoojiks?
Yeah,
right?
I agree. Maybe he thought, well, I'm going to lose to a massive beat anyway. If I have to Hoojiks, I'm losing already. So, okay, looks like Vic scoops here. They're not even drawing the Destinies. Vic just knows it's over. And round 1, pretty convincing fashion going to Mike here.
Puck just brought up a great point. Why didn't he put a card in Force Pile with, like my father before me?
Yeah, he might have, and we might have missed it.
No, because he didn't have a Force saved.
Yeah, but he might have done it, like, in order to get the Force to deploy Obi-Wan.
Oh, yeah, he did, because he only had 5.
Yeah, that's right, because we did count 5, and maybe we had miscounted. But yeah, I think he did put the Force in Force Pile and then just used it to play the Obi-Wan, which... I think he must be thinking, I'm not beating Ellis and stuff anyway. Let me just get as much board presence as possible, and then...
That can't be what he thought, though. He had to just thought, Obi-Wan will just save me. He just couldn't have seen the Ellis coming.
I guess, yeah. I don't know.
Because you just pulled the Hoojiks.
Yeah,
and
that's weird. Why would you pull a Hoojix if you're not going to save Force for it?
Right.
And hold on, let's get my dog inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break too and talk to my family so they don't leave me. So we'll be back. Round 2 coming up.
Ginger, come on. Ginger, come. Come on. Inside. What do you? I didn't promise you anything. No, I just told you to commit. And thank you for doing it. Thank you for being good. Yeah. Eventually. Okay, I'm back. All right, so that was, well, it's 11:11 right now. Do you remember when it actually started? Probably 10. Okay, so it probably started 10:30. So we've got probably about 20 minutes left in the round. So you guys watching live or on YouTube, if we don't edit this part out, might want to take about a 15-20 minute break.